Hey, what's up everybody? How y'all doing? I'm here with Machine BOD. We're gonna do some War Robots talk. So we're gonna answer some questions and talk about some game information or game news or whatever the heck you want to call it. Hopefully you're all having a really awesome day today. So again, we're probably gonna start off talking a little bit about some matchmaking, and it's still not super wonderful. Everybody say hello to War Machine.
Good morning, everybody. Good to see you.
So we're still running into lots of matches with really overpowered clans where you have one or two guys on a squad and the clans just destroy you. That's never fun. Seeing a lot of that. So Pixonic, please fix that if you can. We need a little bit of a revamp on the matchmaking.
Yes, please.
What the heck? Fartman style. Roop?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said,
I don't know
he
what
said Danny planning a Fartman style interest when you come in and be like, you know, something like that, a fart style entrance.
I have no idea.
I guess because you say crap sandwich, that's kind of, I guess, I don't know.
Anyways, Roop, I think you're gonna be on one of my videos, buddy. Yesterday when I was recording, I don't know. I recorded a few videos. I put a couple of them on the video, but I can't remember. You may or may not be in it, but yeah, you might be on my video. Someone from my clan. I was on the BR account. But Roop was in the one battle, and somebody from my clan was on in the battle as well, so that was pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure I put that one on the video. I haven't uploaded that video yet. I don't even remember which video it was because my memory sucks. But be on the look for that next week.
Yep.
Oh, Roop says I killed him a few times. Hey Thomas, how's it going? Omniverse, what's up, buddy? Alright, who else do we got here today? We got Mohammed, Adore, Snake Dude, MTN, Top Giver. What's up, buddy?
Crack the Sky. By the way, congratulations on the blue name, Crack.
Yeah, Crack the Sky. Thank you to the moderators.
Arshia.
Nice to see you guys. Alright. Another thing, though, is I think it's a little bit too hard to get through the, what do you call those things? The operation passes, you know? I think it's a little bit too hard to get through the operations passes still.
Yeah, like if you're a new kind of player, you know, your lower league, I can imagine it's so hard, especially for them guys, to get in there and get up that bar on the operations side of it. Me, it's not too bad, Danny. I play 30 to 50 games on a good day. You know that. So when operations in last time, I ended a week before all y'all did. You, Josh, everybody else. So for me, it's not bad, you know, because I play a ton of games. But if you have a life, you know, you got a job, kids, you know, the whole 9 yards, you can only play 30 minutes an hour, hour and a half a day. You know, when you get home from work, there's no way in a 10-day period those guys can complete the operations unless they're dropping that money for the VIP and all that.
Even then, even with the VIP, it's a little hard. I mean,
even then it's hard, right?
I play on average 6 to 10 games a day, I would say, before my thumbs start to kill me. And I usually get to around level 40, 42. I hardly ever get all the way through it. But Pixonic, I think you guys would sell a lot more of these passes if you made them easier to get through, because a lot of people don't buy them just because they can't get through it. They said, oh, if I could make it through, I would buy these, but, you know, I can never get to the end, so what's the point?
Right.
So a lot more people would buy the passes, guys. You know, if you made it just a little bit easier to... Actually, a lot easier to get through them. It's way too hard, in my opinion, for your average person. But I mean, it's nice. I love the operations passes. I mean, if there's something you like in there, they're pretty awesome. I mean,
well, this operations pass to me is a lot more attractive than the last one. The last one just had nothing but the resource still in it, but at least this one they're throwing in a couple skins even on the free side. You know, I'm a free to play, so I a lot of times I don't pay for the operation side of it. You know, so on the free to play thing, you know, I like to see a couple skins in there or something. You know, even if it's, you know, not great skins. You know, bots it's not so great or what. Cerberus, I got a Cerberus. I'll never run it unless they, you know, give it an extra mod and a great pilot. But you know, I won't never run it. But it's good to have those skins, you know, on the free side.
Yeah, that is very true, actually. Very true. But yeah, I like this operations a lot better. Personally, I could care less about the Cerberus, but it's nice to get some robots, you know, maybe some weapons, some paint jobs. All that stuff just adds a little bit extra to the pass. I mean, there was a couple, the last two that were nothing but resources. I mean, that's awesome. You know, $15 if you can make it all the way through, which is the hard part. $15 for all those resources is really a great value when you look at how much it normally costs. But man, give me a couple robots, give me a couple weapons, give me some paint jobs. I'm gonna be way more likely to get something if there's, you know, more stuff in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Make it worth our while to buy it, and you'll sell a lot of them. But
yeah, just like in-game items, Danny. The top 5 games on all platform, their most expensive item that they sell is like $3.99 or $5. A lot of them, you know.
Yeah.
And that's their packages. A lot of it, you know. So they sell a ton of them. You know that they're getting more sales selling small quantities of things than, you know, charging somebody $100 for something. You know, this just gonna get nerfed in a couple months. By the time you get up to level 10 or 11, it's just gonna get nerfed, and you're gonna pull it out anyway. That's why people's not spending as much money in War Robots. I've got guys that are big spenders that I'm good friends with that tell me, War, I'm not spending $1 in this game anymore until they fix matchmaking and targeting system. Straight up.
Yeah, I hear that stuff a lot, to tell you the truth. Now, someone was saying, oh, it's $45 a month to get all the operations passes. And yeah, that is a little bit expensive. Some people would rather go back to the 30-day or the 40-day operations passes. Yep. But if you really think about it, though, I mean, if you don't like an operations that lasts 30 or 40 days, you got to wait till a new one comes up. And that's a long time. Now, let's just say you don't like a 10-day one. Well, another one's going to pop up in 10 days that you might like. So, in some ways, it's better to have the short ones because you don't have to buy them all.
Right.
You don't have to buy them all, but
only get one that looks attractive to you, one that you need. I forked out the money to get the one where they had the cryptic fender in there. I wasn't going to let it pass up.
That thing's awesome.
So yeah, so I forked out the money on that. But if Pixonic, instead of charging us, you know, $10 or $15 per each operations pass, you know, 10-day deal, why don't they do it to where it's like a $6, $5.99 operations pass for a 10-day, and I guarantee you they'll sell more of them.
Yeah, I think they should be like more like, you know what, $10, $7, something like that. I think people would buy them like crazy. I think everybody would start buying them if they were cheaper and easier to get through.
Yep.
We got Hulk's in the house. We got Tara Road in the house.
What's up, Tara? What's up, Hulk? El Hulk, he's tough out there on the field, man. I play against him and with him all the time, and man, he's got a Typhon that is, you can't hardly kill it.
Typhon's pretty awesome, actually.
Yep.
That's such a fun robot to play, guys.
I put in for the giveaway on the new Typhon, the Warrior Typhon or whatever it is.
I would love to have that.
I put in for it. I don't know if I'll get it or not.
The majority of the special edition robots in this game, I could really care less whether or not I have them, but man, that Warrior Typhon is crazy.
Yeah.
That thing's awesome. That's probably one, if I got it, I might actually start dumping the resources into it to level it up, just because that thing is cool. That thing is cool.
Yeah, it is. I like the way it looks too. It's got like that face on the front of it. kind of like, it reminds me of that Stalker when they did that to the Stalker, put that little face on the front of him. Look kind of cool, you know, that warrior face kind of painted on. Yeah, it looks really good. I wouldn't mind having it. I don't have a type. I want to get one. Everybody's, you know, in my clan, in my squads that I play with and against, they've got one. But then again, I've got shells and some of them don't. So, you know.
Yeah, I was just going to say something, War Machine. Can you remind me what it is? Because I forgot. Read my mind. Read my mind about 2 minutes ago.
My sixth sense is kicking in.
It was what I was thinking 2 minutes ago, okay?
I know what you was going to tell me. You was going to tell me that War Machine was a good cracker Marachi.
No, I would never say that.
Oh, okay.
I don't use that word, sir. I don't even know what that means.
No, okay.
What is a cracker Marachi? Can we get a good explanation on that one?
Yeah. Well, when you look it up in the dictionary right there, it's got a picture of War Machine. It says cracker.
Nice. Yeah, War Machine is definitely a good dude. Maybe that's what it means. But oh,
good to see everybody in the house today. We got 30 in here with 17 likes. Can y'all please smash that like button, guys?
Yeah, hit that like button, guys. It takes about 2 seconds to be like bink, and then you're done.
That's it. Yep.
All right, I Am Graceful says, I recently got a wasp, man. I plan on running them on my leech. At what level of upgrade do they likely be effective? I'm on Expert 2. In Expert 2, I would try to get them up to at least level... I mean, I don't know what level your robots are. Generally, I would try to get my weapons at least 2 levels higher than my robots, but in Expert League, I would say shoot for level 10, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, level 10, even in Champion League, level 10 is really where most weapons start to... You start to say, hey, this thing is starting to do pretty well at level 10.
Yeah.
I would shoot for level 10, honestly. But yeah, wasps are a really hard-hitting weapon. The reload time is a little crappy, but if you can stand in the back somewhere and don't let anybody get close to you, you can beat the crap out of some people with those things.
Danny, I think that they're going to get a buff on the reload time. They got to. When I was using them on a test server, to me, I was like, the reload, you know, it's too long, you know.
Risha, yeah, typing can be a little bit annoying. I hear that when you're fighting against one. Definitely a little bit annoying.
Yeah, because with the right chips, you can suppress and lock down. It seems like with that bot, you get locked down and suppressed every 1 or 2 seconds. It seems like I was suppressed. You dropped when I time dropped last week on your time drops, Danny. I was the fool out there. He was like, "Hey, I locked that fool down 3 times in 2 seconds." That was me that you locked down over there, and I was like, "Dang it, Danny!" And I'm in my Fender trying to get behind cover. It was on that Valley map, and not Valley, but that orange map, and I was like, that long map, and I was like, man, if I can just get behind cover, and you locked me down 3 times in 2 steps.
Yeah, it's pretty rotten, honestly. They should change the suppression immunity time, the lockdown immunity time, and the freeze immunity time. So once one of those effects wears off, you're only immune for like 5 seconds. It should be at least 10 or 15 seconds, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some robots, after they unfreeze, especially something like an Arthur, I mean, in 5 seconds, you only get you barely start moving and take 1 or 2 steps, and bam, you get locked down again. That's kind of a bummer.
Snake Dude said, Danny, I think they should go back to the 60-day for 100 levels on the free pass. You could get Cerberus and Hades and Dark Nebula.
Yeah, I mean, some of those older, longer ones really they had a lot of stuff in there. There was a lot of really nice stuff. I mean, the main thing I like about the current operation passes is, you know, the platinum. The platinum is really nice.
Yeah.
It's a lot of platinum. If you can afford to buy it, you know, the $45 will get you, what, 1,200 platinum a month?
Yeah.
I mean, that part right there is awesome. I mean, if you were to go out and buy 1,200 platinum from the store or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that would cost a fortune. I think that'd be like a couple $100, I believe. You know. I mean,
yeah, it ain't cheap.
That's the one nice thing though, is what you get out of the operations is an extremely good value compared to what they normally charge for it. You know.
Right.
But yeah, it seems like most people would prefer them to go back to the 60-day ones, I guess. I hear a lot of people say that, or the whatever they were, the 100 level ones. Most people would like that, I guess.
Yep. See, whenever they was doing that, I could never finish it. I'd get up to, 3/4 up that progress bar, and that's playing 30 to 50 games a day, and I still couldn't finish it, the 100.
I hear you. Yeah, Snake. Dude,
that one was the one I couldn't finish.
It was nice being able to grab 2 robots. No, that was pretty sweet, actually.
Arshia said, I don't like to play War Robots because they nerf so many things that they destroy the fun out of this game. Arshia, that's what me and Danny are talking about, buddy. That, we're trying to do it. You're gonna catch more flies with honey than what you are with lemons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a way that you got it. You can't approach Pixonic like some of these other YouTubers and bash them and call them Pig Sonic and stuff. And it's just that's not you're not going to get your point across. They're just going to block you, or they're not going to listen to that.
Yeah, they're not going to pay any attention to you if you're disrespectful and rude and just mean and nasty. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep, I agree.
There's so many YouTubers out there that just bash them all day long. I mean, they're just tired of hearing it. I mean, it ain't gonna do you no good to do. I know a lot of guys who went over to their Discord server and started calling me Pig Sonic this, Pig Sonic that.
They block them right away.
Bam! You do it one time, bam! You're blocked. You're never allowed to go over there again.
Server forever.
You miss. You don't get to enter. I mean, they're having giveaways over on there all the time, man.
Yep.
You go over to that Discord channel. There's always all these awesome giveaways. You're gonna miss out on all of those. You know what I mean? You're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff if you can't be nice and respectful to people. So. Yep.
And KD Live said it's all about the money. It is, buddy. Listen, they are a company. And so they have to it's monopolized like that. So, things do, require money, in the game to be that OP guy out there. Unfortunately, it's like that, but I love War Robots. Listen, I love the game. Unless there's a better game out there, y'all let me know and I'll play it. War Robots, I have not found an equal to it. I play Call of Duty Mobile and War Robots, and them are the 2 games I play. And until something comes out and comes better, I'm stuck with Pixonic and their nerfs and or buffs. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I've played almost every other mech fighting game out there, and they all suck, in my opinion. I hate them all except for this one. I don't know why, but this is the only one where the physics are good. I mean, this feels like a real full-blown video game you could play on like Xbox or PC or something. I mean, all those other mech fighting games just feel so boring and generic to me. I don't like the way the robots drive. I mean, they just got this, I don't know, the physics, I guess, the way the pilots feel, the way the robots, like everything about it's just like, yeah.
The only thing I like about that Mech Warrior game, right, is like when they you get your 3rd kill, 4th kill. I love the call outs that character does. Extreme killer, you know what I mean? It's to me that's really bad, but you know what I mean? I really like that, but it looks too cartoony to me. Too fast a gameplay. I'm watching them bots out there, and them things go around corners and zip, and they're up and down.
Yeah.
To me, it's too fast paced. I love War Robots. I love the concept of War Robots. I just want to see the matchmaking get tweaked, man. Look, I went out there and played 10 games yesterday, all Beacon Rush. The first 10 games, I won 1 in 10. That's not fun, Pixonic. That's not fun. That's 90% loss. Lose streak. That's not fun. Nobody out here in their right mind would buy a console game, come home if they put the game in and only win 1 out of 10 matches. Even at that, even if on a $50, $60 GameStop game, I'd put the game back in the case and take it back to GameStop and say I want a refund. It's unfair matchmaking, or this ain't no fun. You know what I mean? So we can't take a refund back to Pixonic. You know what I'm saying? It's a free to play download, game. But at the same time, we can ask Pixonic, look, please fix the matchmaking. Heck, the Al June bug's been going for 6 months. They can't fix it, let alone the matchmaking. I don't know what Pixonic's doing, but they'll drop 3 or 4 different bots on us every 2-3 months and new weapons every 2 or 3 months. They can do that, but they can't tweak matchmaking and fix it and make it less unfair.
Well, they say they've been trying to figure out a way to change matchmaking, but everything they've done so far, that they said it actually ends up being worse. Like, sometimes it sounds like it's going to work, but when they put it to the test, then they say, oh, nope, doesn't actually work. So, they say they've tried several different matchmaking techniques, and I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I get you. That would be cool if they would stop nerfing things and just make sure the old stuff was buffed. That would be a better way to do it, actually.
And people would start spending money, Danny, if the matchmaking was tweaked where it was more fair gameplay and it wasn't as lopsided as it is. Because if you're all maxed out, it's great. You go in there a minute, 2 minutes, you're wiping these guys out, spawn raping them, in their face with 2, 3, 4, 5 shells, a hawk, this and that and a third. Then you drop your Titan bots and you keep them in their spawn, clustered up, and the whole time they can't run beacons. You got 5 capped, you're in their face. That's not fun. And that happens all the time. Look, this is a clan-based game, and whenever the matchmaking is like it is, I've got a great clan that any of my guys will squad with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll squad with me. I can't get them to squad because of the way matchmaking is. We'll go in there for 1 or 2 games, and then the algorithm kicks in, and the next thing you know, we're dropping in against full contingency on the other side, and we got to break away and start running duels or singles, because of that. And that takes all the camaraderie, that takes all the clan-based out of this game. And this game is fortified on being a clan-based game.
That's an interesting thing. They should have a game mode specifically for full clans. The only problem I see with that is maybe you can only get 4 guys together, or maybe you can only get 5. And at that point, I guess you wouldn't be able to go into the clan modes. That's the only issue with that. That wouldn't work for that particular reason only. But that's actually a pretty interesting idea if they could figure something out to make it work.
Yeah, because then it can recognize, see if you're all maxed out, right? Like, you and the majority of your guys, could see if you're all maxed out. If you ain't all maxed out, if the highest guy on your squad has a Mark II level 4, that's the highest on all y'all stuff, like, let's say, then why are you going up against Mark II level 12 maxed out guys with all maxed out drones and chips and everything and pilots? I don't understand that. It's Pixonic, that's not fun, buddy. I know you guys are playing from the other side and y'all don't see what we see, and you're not experiencing. I know you guys ain't getting spawn raped like that because y'all would do something about it if it was happening to y'all. When y'all drop in, I guarantee if any of the Pixonic members play War Robots, which they say they do, they say they do, but if they do play, they've got to be all maxed out. They didn't do that grind thing to where they worked up from nothing and came up, because they would see what we're talking about with that paywall, with going in and getting spawn raped and raided and just throwing us guppies into a small pond with nothing but great white sharks out there. That's not fun. It's not, Danny. And like KD Live, look, everything he's saying right now in clan or in chat in here is nothing but, I'm not going to say hate, but despise. He is so fed up with them, he don't even want to play no more. KD don't. And
that's a bummer, man. KD is a good dude and a good player.
He's a good dude, yeah. He said he ain't even going to spend no money. You know what he did the other night? Chief was having his live stream. KD went in there and dropped him like $100 and nothing but donations. And at the end, when we were talking, when we met up, and I was like, KD, that was nice of you, brother. You know, good stuff. Because, you know, I'm a head mod for Chief's channel also. And he was like, yeah, brother. He's like, no, not a problem. He said, I'd rather spend it on Chief than Pixonic. He said, that's the money I was going to spend on Pixonic. But instead he spent it on a live stream donations. That's what we're talking about, Pixonic. You're losing money.
That is true. That is true. I mean, so many people always say, man, I would buy this, I would buy this, I would buy this, I would buy that if things were different.
Right.
But,
yep.
But yeah.
Guys, we ain't going to bum y'all out with the whole stream of this, but we're just trying to get a point across. I dropped in matches yesterday. I told Danny this morning, I said, look, I'm sorry to keep bringing it up, Danny, but can we talk about live stream? I mean, the matchmaking again, because, buddy, I dropped in the first 10 games yesterday and won 1 out of 10. That's not fun.
Sometimes it's the equivalent of making a boxing ring, dropping in a 2-day-old puppy, and the opponent is the Godzilla. That's what it feels like sometimes, you know what I mean?
That's like putting a mini-me midget in against Mike Tyson.
Mini-me. Hey, thank you, KD. Nice of you, buddy.
Thanks, KD. Good. Yep. Good stuff, buddy.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
We need a few things to change.
Yep. And just like, you know, Aiden just said, you know, make the older weapons more attractive again, you know, and people start running them and putting resources in them as well. Especially, understand this, you know, not a lot of people has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and even thousands of dollars to put in the game. We've got $5 and dollars. Okay. So, you know, with that aspect being, you know, not everybody can afford that high dollar stuff. I like to be able to go in there and for like $1 be able to get 100 platinum, you know, if I can, you know, being on a free side or something.
Tyrans are pretty cheap to upgrade. They do an excellent job. Punishers are cheap to upgrade. They do an excellent job. And Thunders, man, I faced a Thunder Punisher friend rare today. It kicked my butt. I was just like, oh my god! I mean, it just destroyed me in seconds. I was amazed, but those are weapons. I mean, they're cheap to max out compared to other weapons. Yes. I mean, I could max out a Thunder in probably a week. You know, if I watched a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
A week's worth of playtime would probably earn me enough money to max the Thunder. I'll tell you what, those things, if you can get really close, those things hit so hard, it's unbelievable.
Oh, they do. They do hit hard. See, whenever they nerfed the Storms back then, you know, when they did the Ravana nerf and the Aljun nerf, when they did the Storm, everybody that was running Storms and Thunders, you know, or Geckos and Thunders or whatever, you know, whatever they were running.
Yeah.
You know, they stopped running the Thunders, and I'm like, why? They didn't nerf the Thunders to where they're crap. They still hit hard.
They actually buffed the Thunders a couple times recently.
Mark Watts, yes, Pixonic does listen, buddy. They've got a recruiter that pays attention to all the YouTubers on what they're saying. They monitor. They take their notes. They send the notes back to Pixonic. Pixonic looks over it, just like in a Reddit page. They've got one person that goes through their Reddit page. They got one person that goes through all the Facebook pages and looks and stuff. Whether y'all know it or not, it's true. You know, so they see, and that's why they're giving these questionnaires. Pixonic is every 3 months. You know, what would you change differently? This. They're wanting everybody to see if they're going to say matchmaking or this and that. Because if only 10% of y'all gripe about matchmaking when they ask, then guess what? It's not that big of an issue, right? But if 59% of you guys complain about it on that questionnaire that Pixonic asks us on Discord, and you answer it and you say, hey, I'm tired of the matchmaking, it's so unfair, you know, blah, 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 Pixonic, please fix it in the future. I'd like to see that, please. Losing a lot of player base content, you know, because of this or whatever. I think that they got to listen. Unless this game is a dying game and they know it and they're trying to squeeze every last red cent out of it, it's going to be one or the other. They're either listen or they won't, and it's going to go under. One of the two.
Oh, you know what, Loyal? I was playing Inquisitor the other day. I've got the Inquisitor on my BR account, and I was actually surprised at how well he did. I think they buffed the speed or something, because he used to be so slow. Now he moves at a decent rate of speed, and I was actually surprised. I sold my Inquisitor on my personal account because I was like, man, this thing sucks. And that's back when everybody loved it. I hated it. I thought it was the worst bot ever, but I don't know. I had a really good time.
I'm seeing more Inquisitor on the daily, right? I'm seeing more Aljuns and I'm seeing more Mercuries. Them are the 3 older bots in that era that I'm starting to see out there, and I'm actually liking that, right? Because I don't want to just see nothing but meta. I don't want to see nothing but shells and hawks and scorpions out there in your face.
Yeah.
You know, give us some other things. Kumios, I'm starting to see them up in Masters too, where I'm at, and so it's like, Kumios. Who would think Kumios is up there close to champ? But I'm seeing them.
Those used to be amazing bots. They're so fun to play, though. I wish they would give him like a physical shield or something. Every time he dash,
he really needs a little bit of something, Yeah, I agree, because Kumio is just so soft, but it's such a great bot.
Oh man, he was so fun. He's actually one of the funnest bots to play in the game, but he just doesn't have enough hit points. He doesn't really have any good way to protect himself, except for if you dash and they miss you, that's great, but he died.
Hey, guess what Katie Live calls
easy.
The Kumio, Danny?
No idea. What's that?
Camaro.
The Camaro?
The other day I said, Camaro, buddy? He said, yeah, that damn bot that has the two dash. I said, the Kumio. He was like, tomato, and I was like, no, Camaro's made by Chevy, buddy. It's American-made product, and Kumio, I think, is Pixonic. And he was like, oh, it's still same shit.
Well, Kumio means like fox with 5 tails or fox with 7 tails or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I think that's some sort of mythology type of thing, actually.
Yeah, he does need a pilot that gives him an extra dash route, or like Danny was saying, a pilot that gives him like that Aegis shield, a built-in Aegis shield or something. Kumio does need something to revive. If they would give him something that would just tweak him a little bit, I'd put him out there. He's a great beacon capper.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. He just doesn't. He's just a little too squishy these days.
Too soft. With these new weapons and stuff, you just get melted too fast.
Yeah, the new weapons are. The weapons in this game never used to be this powerful. Like, they just keep making things more and more powerful these days, and that makes a lot of the older bots a little harder and harder to play. So, the more powerful the weapons, the more outdated the older bots get, unless they can figure out some way to give the older bots a little love.
Right. Yeah, Dor just said in there, said dash bots need Kyle Rogers so they can't be locked or suppressed, because that's the main reason they die instantly. Yeah, I agree, Adore. That's what I'm saying. Just give them something.
So let's try and get let's try and get the stream to a little bit of a more fun note at this time. But
Yep.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. So War Machine, how about you tell them a story of the world's coolest thing while I'm gone, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Remember, tell them about the world's coolest thing.
I'm going to read some comments in here. By the way, does anyone know how much HP does maxed out Fury have? Does a maxed out Fury have? I do not know, Jock. I don't run a Fury, but I know even if it's maxed out, it's still squishy. I've went up against them before with, higher league guys, and, they're in the back sniping the whole time with 4 trebs or what, and I'll get back there. I'll break my neck. I'll pass up 14 reds to get back to this dude. And it seems like I put a 3/4 of a load of cryo rhymes on him, and it kills him, 3/4 of one load. So, I don't think it's a whole lot of HP, to be honest with you. Adore says, War Machine, what does it take to make Danny fight you in a 1v1 on a stream? Danny's never fought me 1v1 on a stream. When we do our 1v1s, Adore, it's just friendly 1v1s. It ain't like, haha, I beat you, or I beat you, or it's nothing like that. It's I understand where you're at, KD. I mean, Adore. You're very, very, very competitive and stuff, and you want to know that you beat him and all. But with me, I think Danny's actually a little bit stronger and better, in my opinion, better player than me. And yeah, I don't think he's any better than me. I really don't think I'm any better than him out there on the field with our personal hangers. But yeah, what's up, Mark Watts, Zuby, Omni, War Machine? How good are my videos? Omni, I really like your videos, buddy. If y'all ain't ever checked out Omni, go check him out. His YouTube video or his YouTube channel. He's got some very good videos and content he puts up. If you guys want to check him out after the stream or whatnot. Thanos, hey buddy, how you doing? Jock, Zuby, MS, is that the HP of the Fury? So I guess one of them 208k HP. I guess that MK2 Zuby said. Yep.
So when I was gone, you were talking about me, right?
Yeah.
The world's coolest thing. You're supposed to tell them about that.
Well, I did, buddy. I mentioned you.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, Adore says, what will it take to get Danny to 1v1 you on a stream, War Machine? And I'm like, we ain't never 1v1 on a live stream. We've always did the 1v1, and it's a friendly 1v1. We're getting it out there and testing out weapon combos or bots or whatever, or just friendly. Me and Danny, when we go in and do a 1v1, it's more of a friendly 1v1 than competitive 1v1.
Yeah, I don't really like the competitive 1v1s because
I do. Whenever I drop in against a door, you have to be competitive because that Joker will take all 5 of your bots with one of his. Trust me, his chips are bar to none, man. I get locked down and suppressed and locked down and suppressed. He comes out and gets you, especially with his Ares that he runs. Everybody thinks that them Ares are junk. Go up against the door with his Ares. You'll think differently of those bots. But Adore is very, very, very competitive. Hey Phantom, how's it going, buddy?
What's up, Phantom? And Jocelyn, yeah, that's a great setup. Those are still very strong weapons on the Typhon. I'd run them. If I had some of those, I would definitely run them because they hit hard.
Which one is that, Danny?
Hornets. Reload time sucks, but god darn, they beat on some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buffed. I know they buffed Corona and the Halo, but I'm not sure if they buffed the Glory or not.
I don't think they buffed the Glory, Danny. I ain't seen that on the list.
Corona and Halo definitely got a small buff. If I remember correctly, it was only the fact that they lock you down faster now. I don't think they got a damage buff. I think it was just a lockdown buff. I might be wrong, but that's just what I'm remembering. My memory is not super good. Yeah, Dora would probably kick my butt, so.
He's tough, Danny. The other day we jumped in there. He's like, hey, come in. I want to test something out on the new combo of weapons that he's running on one of his bots. Okay. So I dropped in there and we played it out, right? Killed 3 of his bots and he killed all 6 of mine. Now, the 1v1 before that, we dropped in a match and I killed 6 of his bots and I still had 2 of mine. So that's what I say. It's back and forth with Adore. But Adore, he'll get in there and lose against you, and you won't hear nothing out of him for like an hour. And then next thing you know, he comes back, hey, buddy, we drop back in there? I want to see something. Okay. And you drop in there with him, and then the Joker takes you like nothing before. You're like, what the heck you do, man? Go eat your damn Wheaties or talk to Superman? He give you some kryptonite or something to use against me or what?
Yeah.
Adore saying, let's do it, Hulk. Adore. Hulk told Adore, he said, let's do it. That'd be a good match.
Oh, yeah. Hulk and Adore would be a really good match.
That'd be a good match.
Both of them have major damage on their battles. And lots of kills, lots of damage. They rack up some points.
Yeah.
I was just going to say something else, and now I have forgotten. Today is one of those days, man. My brain is just like blank. But then again, that's pretty much every day. Haha.
You said there ain't nothing changed, huh?
Yeah, nothing changed. It's all the same, stuff here. Oh yeah. The flamethrowers on the Typhon is nuts. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that bot is so squishy once the shield dies. But yeah, those 4 flamethrowers, man, that is a shell smasher. That is a shell smasher for sure. You run some lockdown ammo on that? Oh man. Put some lockdown chips on it, maybe. Put the lockdown module on it. That thing will eat shells to pieces.
Yeah, somebody was asking earlier about the level of their weapons on the bot, at a certain league. I'm going to tell you like this, with any league, I don't care if you're starting out or if you're in champion league or whatnot, I always keep rule of thumb. My weapon's 2 levels higher than my bot. So, and with any weapon, you're not going to get that bite in there until you hit level 9. With any bot, you're not going to get that max speed until you hit level 9. So if you bring your bot up to 9 and you bring your weapons at least to 11, at like, let's say, masters, expert, you'll be okay.
Yeah,
until the algorithm kicks in,
Everybody's goal should be get all of your robots and all of your weapons up to level 9. And once you accomplish that, then focus on the weapons. A level 9 or a level 10 robot is great.
Mm-hmm.
But, once you get up into the champion, you got to have at least level 10 weapons. Honestly, around level 12 is really, with the way things are now, it's changed a little bit. I used to say level 10 weapons were good enough, but everything's so powerful now, you really need to have some level 12 stuff at least.
Yeah.
In champions. But I mean, you know what? I went from I kind of timed it to see how long it would take me to upgrade one weapon from level 0. Well, actually, I should say level 1 to level 12. And it took me just over a week to upgrade one of my the igniter. My igniter from level 1 to level 12 took just over a week. Okay.
Right.
I didn't spend any money. Well, I did get some cash from the operations pass, guys. Okay. I did get some cash from the operations pass because I did have the operations pass, but that's the only thing I spent real money on. And it took about a week. Okay, so in a month you could have 4 weapons at level 12. And I don't play that much because I got a lot of health issues, like my muscles, my nerves get all messed up. I can maybe play 2, 3, 4 games here and there a couple times a day before my hands are shaking, my thumbs feel like they're about to fall off and all this crap. So I don't get to play as much as some people, but
yeah,
still, it took me a week to get one weapon max. That's not max, but the level 12. That's not that bad, I guess. I mean, it is, but it is, but it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get a weapon up to level 9 real quick. Like 9 takes me like 3-4 days. So I mean, normally what I do is let's just say I had 4 weapons. I just got 4 brand new weapons and I need to upgrade them.
Yeah.
I get one up to level 9. I get the next one to 9. I get the next one to 9. I get the next one to 9. And after that, I work on them one at a time until I hit level 12. But I was like, I'm going to see what happens going from, I'm only going to upgrade 1 this time and go from 0 to 12 without stopping. And I was expecting it to take longer, actually. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought.
Right. No, I was telling my guys yesterday that that's about how long it takes me with any weapon, even if it's meta. One of the newer weapons that costs more. But it takes me about a week playing 30 to 50 games a day, using nothing but my videos as my, for the countdown for the cook time, So that's all I do is just 4-hour video. I do nothing but watch them for my cook times. And I can, like Danny said, I could take a weapon from a 1 to a 9 in a day or two, but then from 9 to a 12 takes you another 4 to 5 days just on those, because the last one to go from 11 to 12 is like a 6.5-7 day cook time.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
Yeah, if you go in, you play 30 or 50 games in that day, use all them videos to transfer over. One video, one game is 4 hours. So, 5 is 20 hours. You know what I mean? So, yep, 6 is 24. So if you do your math up like that, 30 to 50 games, you can go from 11 to 12 in 1.5 days. Using nothing but your upgrade on that. But like Danny said, with his carpal tunnel and his stuff acting up in his thumbs and his fingers, he only can get 6 to 10 games a day, and he's pretty much done. He can't get in there and play no more. So for guys like that, it's really hard to upgrade your stuff within a week, one weapon.
Yeah. Matchy, what's up?
Hey, Matchy, good to see you, sister.
Franco, I disagree with you a little bit on that one. Franco says only upgrade last stands. Upgrading other modules isn't worth it. I think the heavy armor kits are worth it.
Yep, and
the overdrives,
fortifiers are worth it.
Yeah,
overdrives are worth it. Cloaking units are worth it. I mean, I think I've got all mine upgraded or get upgrading. Even my Titan bot, all my mods are maxed out.
Yeah, even I was even upgrading the stock armor kits and the stock nuclear reactors or whatever they were. And I mean, heck, a regular module, it may only do a little bit, but it's not that expensive to upgrade the regular modules. Those go really fast, and they at least help a little bit. I mean, I got tons of armor kits. I got heavy armor kits and I got regular armor kits, and I upgraded a lot of the regular armor kits to max level. I mean, that's like 3 of those is what, like 15% more durability, which is actually a lot if you really think about it.
Right.
So I think I think there's quite a few modules that are worth upgrading. Now, some modules, I agree, it may or may not be worth upgrading. Last Stand is definitely something everybody should be getting, though. If you can get Last Stands and upgrade those are such a big help. It's really amazing how helpful those can be.
Right. Well, I've got and them anti-controls. Now them, I think that they work pretty good at level 1.
Oh yeah, they sure do. I mean,
I don't even have to upgrade the anti-control, and it works.
Yeah, they're quite nice even at level 1. I mean, sure, they do better at level 6, but level 1 they work just fine. I mean, even a level 1 heavy armor kit is nice. That's a nice amount of durability at level 1. You don't have to upgrade some of the modules, but it always helps, It always helps.
You're welcome, Matchy. Good to see you here, sister. If y'all ain't had a chance to, Matchy has a really good YouTube channel. She puts out great content. She's a beast. She gets out there and pulls good hit damage and gets good kills and gets a lot of beacons. She's a very good player. So if y'all get a chance to check her out, check her out.
Yeah, overdrives. Adora says you don't need no last stand. Just max out your overdrives and you'll kill things. Yeah, maxed out overdrives do. Yes, I said do.
Yeah.
I said do. The overdrives do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
They do a lot of damage. So
yeah,
they're pretty awesome, but I think I still prefer 1 overdrive or 2 overdrives and 1 last stand over 3 of those things. But that's just me. Maybe Adora probably knows a little better than I do on that one. I'm not sure. I mean,
Arshia asked you a question in there, buddy.
Oh, let's see. What was it?
Personally to you, so I'll let you read it.
The one, do you like the game? Even my main men, I know you have your YouTube account for it, but please answer my question. Do I like this game? Yes. I love this game.
I love this game.
I wish they would change some things. I wish they would do several things differently, but the gameplay, it's such a fun game. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't have started a YouTube for this game if I didn't love it,
Right.
I'd have been doing YouTube for some other game.
Well, you actually do. He's got a more successful gaming channel with CSR2 racing, guys. That he's got 3 times as much or 5 times as much subs and views and all that. If you ain't had a chance to check that out, he has a great channel there too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going on like 25,000 subscribers over there.
Mm-hmm.
When I post a video, usually within 24 hours, it's got, between 1,500 and 5,000 views, depending on, what the video was about. But I started this channel just because I wanted to have a channel for War Robots. And I had this for about 3 months. And all of a sudden, maybe 3-4 months, 6 months, something like that. And next thing you know, I got a message from Pixonic saying, hey, we like your channel, we like what you do, blah, blah, blah. Would you like to be part of our YouTube team? And I said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't ever expecting that. I just started this channel for fun because I wanted to make videos for War Robots for fun. And, that was a cool thing, really. But yeah, guys.
Somebody had asked... Go ahead, Danny. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, we love this game. That's all.
Yep. Somebody asked me about Machi's YouTube channel, and right now I can't go grab a YouTube channel link or anything because I got the other phone, my OnePlus 7. I'm talking off it with all the high-tech gadgets plugged into it, and then the other phone I have the the live stream chat going. So at the moment I can't, but you guys can look her up. She's got a channel. All right, Adore. Thank you, buddy.
Zuby, I mean, I don't play all day, no, but I probably spend a good 10 hours a day doing game stuff, YouTube stuff, and whatever else I need to do. Now, if I didn't answer all the comments, it wouldn't be it wouldn't take so much time. But I mean, I get a lot of comments coming in. Takes a long time to go through all those on 2 channels. I actually have 4 channels. Me, War Machine, and Tattoo Josh just started a channel up. It's called PSI Inc., where we talk about all the weird, crazy stuff out in this world. Some of it may be true, some of it not, but it's still fun, even if it's not real. But we just talk about all the crazy stuff out there. There's a lot of weird things going on here.
There is. Yeah, if you guys ain't had a chance to check out our other channel, it's called PSI. You can look it up, and it's got me, Josh, and Danny's picture on the thumbnail. So when y'all get a chance to check out, it's
the thumbnail. No? The thumbnail's a little footprint with PSI over top of it.
Oh yeah, the thumbnail's the footprint with the PSI. Okay, but the videos has us, but you can't miss it. But we talk a little bit about everything from ghosts to Bigfoot to conspiracies to red-haired giants and a little bit of everything. And one of us is completely skeptic and don't believe nothing. One of us is on the fence, and one of us kind of believe everything. So just throw that out there as a little spoiler alert. But it's great. If you guys ain't had a chance to watch it, check it out.
Adore actually just posted a link to Matchkey's channel. Thank you, Adore. So if you guys want to find Matchkey, you can just scroll up a little bit and click on that if you haven't already. What's up, Crack the Sky? He says hello to War Machine and Danny.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Ewan, hey, what's up, buddy?
That's the first time that my OnePlus 7 has ever said that it's overheating. Does your phone ever pop up and tell you that, Danny?
No, your phone says it's overheating?
Yeah.
What does it say exactly?
It says the temperature of your phone is too high and high power consuming functions are turned off to lower the temp. Yeah.
I've never once seen that. Do you have a whole bunch of stuff running, or is it like under your pillow or something?
No, it's not under my pillow. It's right here with me, and the only app that's up is Discord.
That's strange. You know what? Turn that phone off, man. Restart it and come back and see what happens. I'd restart it.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I don't know. Maybe something in the background's running that's not supposed to be. Yeah, I've never
All
seen
right,
that
10,
before. I mean, is
I'll
it
be
hot
right
to the
back in.
touch? When you touch it,
Yeah,
is
it's
it
hot to
hot?
touch.
Wow.
Yep.
Never had that happen.
Give me one sec.
Alright, so War Machine's out of here for a minute, guys. He's having some weird phone issues. James, I think that it depends on what you're trying to do, James. If you want to destroy Titans, I would go with the ability damage pilot. But in general, the Yang Li is the best pilot for the Ao Jun, in my opinion, unless your goal is to destroy the Titans. That extra ability damage is great. Arthur, the thing is, flamethrowers go right through Arthur's shield, and flamethrowers go right through Shell's shield. So it's a great robot to take that out, to take those guys out. If you can run 2 of the heavy flamethrowers on that, plus the pilot that has the ability damage, I mean, that's going to really burn up a Shell or an Arthur quick. But I really like, I really like the Yang Li with the stealth thing, anti-stealth, I should say. I'm gonna build 2 more nucleons to go for my Furies. Cool. You really like those nucleons, huh, Jock? I think they're still cool too. Cyclone. You're back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Semprish, I think the Ox Minnows with Retaliator is pretty decent. The only thing I don't like about those is they kind of got a little bit of a long reload time, but I'll tell you what, I've seen many of those minnows running around with Retaliators just queuing people up. Risha, yeah, Blitz with, hold on. Blitz with Halo is pretty nice. Alright, I would prefer something else, alright? I don't necessarily love the shotguns on the Blitz, but some people do really, really well with that. I've never been a good shotgun player on the Blitz for some reason, so I'm not.
Yeah, with
really...
that setup there, Danny, you almost have to run, phase shifts and, so whenever you have to reload, on your shotties, once you empty out, you gotta phase shift, work that phase shift while you're doing the reload, and then get right back into it.
You gotta get in and out, man. You gotta get in there. Mm-hmm. You don't want to start the ability till you're pretty much point blank with the enemy. Then you hit your ability, blast them, and then you gotta run away and get out of there before your ability ends or before your shield dies or whatever. So that's a hard setup to play. Glacier, all right, the Strider with Glacier and Rhyme, that's really good. That is a great setup for that little guy. But whoa. Did we lose you again, War Machine? What's going on there?
I'm here, buddy. I'm here. I hit the wrong button when I was moving the phone just now.
Okay. It looked like you left and came back or something.
You know what? It might have been, Danny, on the heat, right? I got a little heater over here keeping my coffee kind of warm beside me. It was one of them little red space heaters that you can put on a table beside you.
Yeah.
And I've got it, and it's like 2 feet away from me, but maybe that was pushing a little bit too much heat over here around this phone.
That very well could be. Yeah, I've never had anything like... I mean, mine hardly ever even gets hot to the touch. Like, mine's real nice and cool right now. Of course, I'm not really doing anything on it, but...
Yeah, that's the first time it's ever said anything like that. I'm like, it was telling me to make sure that all apps in the back were shut off, the camera was shut off, and flashlight, deal was shut off on it, and none of that stuff's on, so, yeah.
Well, hopefully it cools down.
Yep.
Thank you, Crack the Sky. Yeah, Thunder does have a pretty decent reload for shotguns. But yeah, I don't know, I've never really... There's only a couple robots that I've ever done well with when I play my shotguns. I don't know what the deal is, but... I've never been a great shotgun player. I'll tell you what's really fun, though, is Falcon. I know I was saying the wrong robot. Falcon with 3 shotguns is so much fun. 3 Thunders, man, he beat some people up. I'm gonna have to try the Thunders on Fenrir because that looked awesome. 2 Thunders and maybe 2 Punishers or something.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a cool setup. I gotta try that. I think I got like 3 videos pre-recorded for you guys, so actually after the stream I've got a video that's gonna release today. Normally I don't release a video that was, you know, if I do a stream I usually only release the stream for the day, but today I found a video that I never released. It was still set to private. I recorded it last week. I don't know what happened, but it's gonna go live today. Just a crate unboxing. I'm gonna unbox some crates, guys. We'll open some crates.
Yeah, Danny ain't done a crate opening video in a little minute. I'd be stoked to see that.
I think I got a couple nice things. I think I got some. Well, I won't even say because then you'll.
Yeah, then you'll spoil.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. I got a couple things that I wanted. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter,
says my Sonic Scorpion loves T-Falcons and Fenrirs.
Those Fenrirs you're going up against and those T-Falcons must not be very good ones because both of mine can withstand a Scorpion. It laughs, man. Scorpion comes and shoots it and they go ha 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 ha.
Yeah, because I'll turn around, even if they're running Sonic weapons and they phase shift behind me and they pop me once or twice, I'll turn around on them, hit them once or twice with my Sonics on my Fenrir. They're like, oh crap, and beep, and then they phase shift back over, and guess what? You never see that same Joker phase shift back on me twice once he finds out, he popped me a couple times and didn't even put a scratch on me.
If you're going up against maxed out Fenrirs or Falcons, though, that's a very different story. But the Brenda Wolf Fenrir, it doesn't really, like a Scorpion pops in. He's just like, hey, stop that. And he turns around and chases the Scorpion off.
Mm-hmm.
But in the lower leagues, maybe it's a little different. I don't know.
El Hawk says he loves this War Robot podcast. I'm going to eat hearing this. Well, eat, buddy. What are you eating? Some pizza?
Hopefully you're having some good stuff.
Welcome, Hans. Good to see you.
Correct. This guy says, hopefully KD gets the shell so he stops making the exposed videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
People want to see some more gameplay, buddy. Play some games and kick some butts. That's what we want to see, bud.
Yeah, if you're trying to get subs, if you're a new channel trying to get subs, I don't think that, if you're bashing Pixonic too hard, on it, you're probably not going to get as many, not good subs anyway. You're going to get a bunch of little troll kids that always talk crap about Pixonic anyway on your thing. But hey, Yusuf, good to see you. Farhan's in the house. What's up, brother Farhan?
Bohemia Thunder took out a Ming the other day, says Jock. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. 4 Thunders is pretty darn strong, actually. I'm doing a good, Yusuf. How about yourself? Hands, hello.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Appreciate the donation, Hulk.
Oh, Hulk, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, for your donations today. Earlier today, a couple other guys they donated as well, and I think we gave them a shout-out.
Doesn't matter. He has 75% more damage with 2 drones, 2 overdrives. Wait. Here's my dyslexia. I have a 70% more damage drone with 2 overdrives. I'm talking about maxed Fenrir. 1 pass, you'll be half health. All right.
That's because he's running them T4 drone chips on his drone.
Yeah, I mean, I have 2 drones that have nothing but the triangle chips, so Man, you could do some crazy damage with that. But I don't like the fact that you have to use a healing module or a, you know, something to make those drone chips work. That's the only reason I don't really like those drones. Like you gotta have a power cell. You gotta use power cells to get those chips to kick in. For some reason, that really bothers me. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but I don't know.
Cotrinio, he says, I'm built, he or she, I don't know how that would be. I'm halfway in building the Fenrir. Buddy, you'll love the Fenrir. If you get your Fenrir and you got a good pilot on him, any one of the Fenrir pilots are good pilots. I'm gonna tell you that. If you have the regular Fenrir, the Nicholas pilot or the other lady pilot, not the Wolf pilot, but the other pilot's good. Now, if you have the cryptic Fenrir, my opinion is the Wolf pilot is better than the Nicholas pilot for that bot.
Yeah, if you can get Brenda Wolf for it, that thing makes it really hard to kill.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, Hands, you got rid of your triangle drones? I would keep them because you never know when you might want them. Honestly, I mean, I got two that are almost all triangles, and I don't like them, but at some point, I might change my mind. At some point, I might be like, hey, I want to start using these and do like 12,000% more damage. I mean, that's a little bit of a exaggeration, but I mean, I've
got a glider drone.
I mean, I've seen people, like I've seen people, you can get like 300-400% more damage if you got the right chips, the right drones, the right pilots, the right this, the right that. I mean, I don't really try to, I don't know. In my opinion, that kind of feels like cheating almost. I don't know why, but I just don't think it's right to set something up to be that powerful, even if you can.
Yeah.
I try to avoid making crazy overpowered things with the drone chips, even though I could. I mean, I got two drones. I could have two robots set up to do like another 300% damage if I wanted to, but that just doesn't seem right to me. It just doesn't seem right to me, so I don't do it.
War Robot Dodge says, so much lag. Buddy, look, I was in your boat, right? And I had, you know, my phone that I had, it was a, you know, cricket phone. It wasn't nothing special. It would drop me in matches a minute late, 45 seconds late. Every match, every mode, it don't matter. Free for all, still drop me in late. Right? I would lose 4 to 5 bots most games due to just lag or reconnect. Half of my bullets didn't register. That's why I didn't run shotguns or flamethrowers, because you wouldn't, it would take, you know, the shotguns would pop off 5 times. Pop, 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 pop. I'd get 1 hit marker on 5 pops. You know what I mean? So four hit markers wasn't even registering because of the lag. It seemed like every 2 or 3 steps when you're running, there was a second lag. When you're in the air, every 1 or 2 seconds, there's a second lag. I bought a OnePlus 7T gaming phone. Danny referred me to this phone and the company and everything. B&H Photo. I bought the phone. Since then, drops me in on time. I get 0 to no lag, and that's with home Wi-Fi. And all my bullets are registering.
With a good phone, if you have the right phone, you definitely reduce the lag a lot. My phone actually runs the game better than my PC does. I have more lag on my PC than I do on my phone, which is pretty amazing. But most games, all right, this phone has a Snapdragon 855 Plus chip in it. And for some reason, most games seem to love this processor. Like the 855 Plus processor, man, the games love this one. I know a couple other games where everybody's having issues all the time with it. Like everybody's game is running horrible, but everything runs so good on the right phone. I think the main thing is the processor chip on this one. The 855 Plus is an epic. That thing is epic, dudes. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, some phones just don't love certain games, you know. Red Zone, what's going on now there, buddy? Shooting in the air, bro? Be like, Hide monkeys? I'm a little confused. What did I miss? Yeah, if you're spawning 2 minutes late, I have a feeling your phone's having a hard time keeping up with the game. If that's the case, maybe try to play on the lowest graphic setting. Try 30 frames per second and the lowest graphic setting and see if that helps you all.
Yeah, because look, I blame Pixonic whenever I had the other phones and even my tablet. Whenever I was running my Samsung Galaxy Tab E10, it was a 10 plus tablet. I was running it and I still would drop me in matches late. My hit damage wasn't registering, this and that and the third. But I got this OnePlus 7 and yeah, it's like I fell in love with the game all over again. I don't get the lag. I don't get the dropping in late or nothing like that, guys. But before then, I blamed Pixonic. Fix your lag, fix this, fix that. And so I apologize, Pixonic, if you're listening, buddies.
Yeah, to get the good drones, there's really only 3 options right now. Number 1, open up your wallet and fork over some cash. Number 2, open some crates and get lucky to win a good drone. The 300 crates love to give out drones. Sometimes that's the only thing is you don't know if you're going to get the slots you want, but the 300 crates give out a lot of drones. And the other option is to win something from somebody's giveaway. I know over on the Discord server for War Robots, I've seen them giving away drones a few times. I've seen a couple YouTubers giving away drones. But those are really the only 3 ways to get them at the moment, I believe.
Giveaways is a big good thing. You know what I mean? Like, I do all the good giveaways I can because, you never know. It's too hard to grind out there as free to play to low spender like I am, but heavy grinder. I get stuff, especially out of those event chests like you're talking about, Danny, the 300 and the 100.
Yeah.
I get stuff, but it's a grind. It's a hard grind. So if you do the giveaways, you can't win them all, right? But you can't lose them all either. So if you do 30 giveaways, you're almost bound to win one if you're putting in your ID and stuff correctly.
Rockzilla, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to play over your cell phone network. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You're the first person I've ever heard say that. Huh. You can only play on Wi-Fi. That's strange.
Maybe because I can understand that, Danny, because that phone service that I had through Cricket, that almost sucked too much for me to play off of it.
Yeah. I got real slow. I got really terrible slow internet on my phone, and I can still play okay off of it. I don't know. Nitro, hey, how's it going, buddy? Ramakumar, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, guys, Justice just did a giveaway not too long ago for the Shell Pilot giveaway, and I know other giveaways were going on with other giveaways, giving away shells, Typhons lately, the Minoses, special edition Minos. So there is giveaways out here going, and everybody's like, "Well, I don't never win. Well, if you don't never participate in them, you're not going to win if you don't participate.
And you also got to think, you got a lot of people, you got a few prizes with a lot of people trying to enter. So that's the thing with a giveaway. It's like, you just got to be lucky. Some people get so mad when they don't win, but you got to remember, you're not the only person out there entering in these things.
Right.
When someone's giving away like 100 of something or 50 of something, and you got 2,000 people putting in entries, or maybe 30,000 people putting in entries. We don't know. It's not, you can't get upset if you didn't get picked. It's just like anything else in life. It's like buying a lottery ticket and going down to the mayor's office and having a fit because you didn't win the lottery. Most people realize, hey, more than likely I'm not going to win, but hey, there's a chance.
Yeah.
I've won a few giveaways back before I don't really enter giveaways now that I'm one of their YouTubers, but back before I've won quite a few giveaways. Maybe not quite a few, but 3 or 4.
Danny, I got a question for you, buddy.
Go for it.
All right. Now, on your personal account, not your BR account, your personal account, does Pixonic still say that you can't or you shouldn't enter in any of the other YouTubers or any giveaways from Reddit, Discord, or Facebook, YouTube, anything?
No, they've never said that. I do okay. Sometimes enter like the Discord giveaways, but I don't enter the other YouTube giveaways.
Okay.
Now, if there's a Discord giveaway or if there's a Reddit giveaway or something like that, I have no problem entering those. But I just feel that I shouldn't enter the YouTube ones for some reason.
Yeah.
But I've never actually asked if I can enter the YouTube giveaways or not. I just don't. Even if I could, I probably wouldn't. It just seems I'll let y'all try and get those prizes, you know.
Yeah, KD Live said, I don't like giveaways. I stand a better chance falling. And then Red Zone said, I won the first giveaway from Chief. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all something, too. All the giveaways I do, right? I have better luck winning off of Pixonic's giveaways through Discord, Reddit, Facebook, and their YouTube, their personal YouTube, than almost anything. But if I'm going to do a giveaway for these YouTubers, I noticed that I win more if I do these small time YouTubers that are doing like the 5 shell giveaway or 5 weapon giveaway or 5 mod giveaway. I win more off of them than I do somebody that's doing a 200 bot giveaway and 18,000 people go in and post their comments and pilot IDs and stuff, and it's like 1 in 14.2 million chance of winning something like that.
No pilots for Titans. Please don't give them any ideas. The Titans.
Yeah, please don't.
The Titans are strong enough. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if we saw that someday. I have a feeling that's coming, but I haven't heard anything about it. Roop says most YouTubers get the items eventually anyways. Sometimes, all right. The YouTube Creators Program, anybody with 500 subscribers can sign up for that. And my channel doesn't get as many views as some people. So some people, the last time they gave out items for that, I got some, but not others. Like some of the YouTubers got Hornets, and I did not because my channel didn't have enough views for the Hornets. So yes and no. Yes and no. But if you're part of the YouTube Creators Program, they do give some stuff away, but it does depend on how many views you have as well. So,
right.
The guys that get loads of views, like if someone signed up for that, and you get like 50 million views, then yeah, you're gonna get all the prizes. But they still don't give away everything, right? For example, like, I mean, if we have a Battle Rec account, that's the only way we're gonna eventually get everything is on the Battle Rec account. But there's only like 15 of us in total that have those. Those aren't for just anybody. Those aren't for the YouTube creators. Those are actually for the channels Pixonic decides to like actually sponsor or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But even our personal accounts, I mean, they don't always hand out all kinds of extra stuff to those, But if you sign up for the YouTube Creators Program Plus, I was gonna say something else and I forgot. But yeah, if you sign up for that Creators Program, you're gonna get some stuff, but not everything. Okay. Doesn't matter once a teleport module for his Nucleon Nodens. Oh, Jesus. Teleporting. Oh, no, thank you.
Well, listen, they're already coming out with that pretty much with the new maps, with the 2 teleport locations.
That's
on
true.
On the new maps. So you're going to start having that anyway, to where one of them's going to go through the teleport on the one side and come out right behind you, Minos or Noodles or whatever, running in there with a Arthur right coming in phase shifting right behind you through that teleport thing, and you're like, oh, man.
Islander should have a BR account. He may not, maybe he doesn't use his, but he should have one.
Yeah, he's in the program.
So I'm not sure why you think he doesn't have one.
See, Islander, Eddie has a full maxed out hanger anyway. I watched on his personal account where he came home from work the day that he got his Minos and put weapons on it and maxed it out, that 10-minute video that he posted. And heck, he maxed out a Minos right there, weapons and all, in 8 minutes on that video. It would take me a year grinding and doing that. So, some people could throw in money on their account and max stuff out or get stuff high level. If you had a personal account that was high, maxed out and everything, why use the BR account?
YouTube Nitro, I kind of shut down my Discord because I had all these trolls coming in. I mean, if you, I am on Tattoo Josh's Discord a lot. Well, actually, I'm not. I go over there sometimes, but I don't know if you want to try to find Tattoo Josh's Discord, but I mean, all my stuff is set up to private because unfortunately, the second I turn it off of private, like hundreds of messages come in about 5 minutes, so it gets pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah, I've got my server, BOD server, set invite only. It's a closed server because of, trolls and mutinies and stuff like that. And I ain't got time for all that drama. I'm in there to have fun and kick it with my homeboys and
there's too many girls,
and that's it.
Too many people causing a lot of drama on a lot of things. So, like, I had to end up setting everything to private because of all the drama. A lot of people, which is really just a small percentage, screwing things up, ruins stuff for everybody, unfortunately. I wish it could be different, but some people just act like a bunch of animals, unfortunately. And that kind of ruins things. I don't know why everybody can't just be cool and chill and, hang out together, but some people just can't do that.
You got drama queens and bull crappers on anything, I guess, Danny. Any platform, any subject, I guess, and
it's a shame, but you got a lot of bull crappers.
KD Live just called Matchy a guy. She gonna beat you up, KD, but stop that.
Why would you call her a guy?
He's playing with her, but she gonna get him. Hey, Sniper, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, Sniper, what's up, bud?
He said that's a beer belly guy. I don't know what he was talking about, but
the little
beer belly guys are pretty cool.
The photo KD posted is a beer belly guy.
Oh yeah.
That's not very nice, KG. Yeah, she's gonna get you, bud.
She will get you, buddy. But I think they're playing with each other back and forth. I've been looking at their comments, and they've been LOLing each other and all that. Yeah.
It's all in good fun, guys.
It is, buddies. It is. Danny, after the stream, do you want to get in there and run a set of boosters with me, or you already done playing for today, buddy?
Run a set of boosters?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, play like 2 or 3 games.
I didn't know boosters could run. Are we going to have a booster race? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll play a few after this. After the stream ends, give me about a half an hour and then I'll hop on and play a couple rounds with you guys. All right. Nitro wants to join your Discord, War Machine. I think his is private, mainly just for his clan, though. I like to have 140 boosters. I have literally never used a booster before. You know what, buddy? I have crap loads of boosters for the same reason. Most of the time, I forget to use the darn things. For a couple years, I did not use my boosters at all. All right, I was not using them boosters. I saved up loads of them, and now I'm loving the boosters. I still forget to use them most of the time, but
yeah.
If I need some boosters, man, I got shield boosters, damage boosters, butt boosters. I mean, I don't know what all I got, but I got some kind of boosters. They're nice, especially when you're playing with some friends. If everybody throws on boosters, that means you get all your boosters, but you get a small percentage of your teammates' boosters as well. So, I mean, like if everybody in your clan or everybody in your squad runs a 20% speed booster. Oh man, your robots will get moving really fast.
Oh yeah.
So boosters are really nice, honestly.
That's how these guys are getting in your face with shells. You know, when they're dropping in full contingency, every one of them's running them speed boosters, and man, they're right off the rip. They're fast. Ramakamar
with 2,000 damage boosters, dude. 2,000? That's a lot. I think that's more. I have a couple hundred. You got me beat there, buddy.
Yeah, I don't even think I have that, Danny. I'm like under 100 on all my boosters, right now.
No one wants to squad with you.
Catrinio says no one ever wants to squad with me.
I think if you go over to, I could be wrong, but I think I remember on the official War Robots Discord, they have a couple rooms for people looking to squad, don't they?
Yes. Well, Facebook too, War Robots Facebook pages, groups, you can go, find a couple of them in there, and they got one for clans. It's called War Robots Android Clans, things like that. So if you're on iOS, there's one for iOS, one for Android. So just go in them and ask people, your clan don't squad with you, buddy.
A 2-man squad is the same as playing solo. But if you have 3, 4, 5, or 6 people in your squad, you really want to make sure you get at least 5 or 6, because once you have more than 2 people in a squad, you're going to end up with what am I getting at here? You're going to end up with gosh, man, my brain. Yeah, you're going to
maxed out players.
Going against full squads of maxed out players all the time.
Yep.
Way more often if you're just doing solos or duos. So make sure you got some really good guys together to squad with. If not, the poo-poo is going to hit the fan.
Yep.
Katie says the 2-man is getting worse.
It is. It is, Danny.
Solo
Me and him was in there trying to squad
know.
yesterday and was losing them all.
Huh. Yeah, also squatting. You do want to make sure if you're in like Diamond League and you happen to go into a squad with a Champion League player, your whole squad's probably going to be up against Champion League players. So if you're not in a higher league, you probably want to make sure everybody else is in the same league as you or close to it. I don't know if boosters stack, buddy. I don't think they really stack. But I mean, if you were to activate 2 speed boosters, you're still only going to get your 20%. It's just going to last longer. But if everybody in your squad's running speed boosters, then they sort of stack. Theirs might stack up on top of yours just a little bit. Hopefully that makes sense.
Catrinio was talking about that he squatted with a buddy of his that was in Champion League, and he said he was in Silver League, I believe, and so he died in less than a minute. Buddy, whenever you're dropping in there like that with your guy, I'm gonna tell you something. The highest person, you can have 6 man in a squad, right? The highest league person in that squad, that's where it's going to throw y'all. So if you have one Champion League player in there and the rest of them are in Diamond League, Gold League, Silver League, you guys are going to be going up against mainly Champion Leagues because you got that one champion guy in there.
if you're below champion, whatever, let's just say you have a guy in Diamond League as your highest player, you still have the potential to be maxed up with one league above that. So your highest player, whatever league he's in, still you could be matched one league higher. So like, let's just say Masters is before champion, right?
Right.
All right, so if your highest player is in Masters, the highest player on your squad is on Masters, there's a pretty darn good chance you're going to be in Champion League anyways. Now, if the highest person on your squad is an expert, you're probably going to end up in Masters. You see what I'm saying here?
Mm-hmm.
But if like 3 of those guys are in Diamond, one's in Expert and one's in Masters, well, you're either going to be in Masters or Champion, no matter what your level is, because you have one guy in that squad, or several guys. So you do want to try and find people who are equal to you to squad with. Yeah, so that's a good point there.
What you want to find on something like that, the gentleman that's talking about this, that was saying that, I'm going to go Catranio. The best thing to do, buddy, is try to join you a low league clan. You know, that's mainly silver and gold league and diamond at most, you know, and join them and get in there and have fun with them and squad up, you know, and upgrade your stuff that way. Because if not, you're just going to be you're going to be thrown into the wolves every time if you're running in there with Champion League and you've got a 4-bot hanger of older bots in lower league or lower level, everything.
Yeah, that's very true. Very, very true. But yeah, I mean, the squatting thing is rough. Honestly, most of the time, I prefer just to play solo. You know, I like playing solo, honestly. Squatting's fun when you have friends and you get in the chats and you guys are just having a good time together, but as far as like finding I don't know. I mean, even when I play solo, sometimes I run into the full squad, so you can almost never win with the current matchmaking.
Yep.
But maybe one of these days they'll get the matchmaking set up a little better. We'll see what happens, I guess.
I'm hoping. Katie Live BOD said but that's my point. Danny, we running a 5-man team and we all under expert, and Pixonic throws us in against full random champions or full champions with us and made us get full maxed out team. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, buddy. So hopefully Pixonica heed these, man, that me and Danny are talking about, and a couple other YouTubers, I'm not going to mention no names, but are also now talking about the matchmaking, and hopefully Pixonica do something. We're hoping. That's all we can do is hope.
All right, I had too much coffee, so I got to run to the restroom again and take a wee-wee.
10-4.
I'll be right back.
All right, anybody got any questions they want to put in
I'll be right back.
I'll answer anybody's questions. Hey, Don Jose. How long is the stream for today? Kind of want to get lunch. LOL. It's 12:33. I was telling Danny I had a rough night last night. I got some serious health issues, and today it was pretty bad too. When I woke up, I hit Danny up, and he asked me how I was feeling. I told him, I said, I ain't feeling real good. It was a rough night last night, and today I ain't feeling good at all. I said, but he said, you able to do the stream with me? And I said, yes, sir. I could do the stream in there with you, buddy. We might not be able to do a full 2 hours if I get to hurting too bad or whatever. We can call it a little quits, you know, early. But as of right now, I'm okay. I'm drinking some coffee. I got you guys, and I'm kind of putting the health on the back of my mind right now and everything, you know. But about 30 minutes, KD just answered it in there. 30 minutes left around that. Omniverse said, War Machine BOD, how do you think Danny's bladder is? Comms check?
Comms check.
Okay.
What did you
lose? I keep losing comms for some reason. Yeah, I had to bounce out and back in twice just now in 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with that.
Sometimes the chat room is faulty.
Yeah. Terry Rhodes said, thank you for the squads the other day, War Machine. Hope you get well. Thank you, buddy. It means a lot to me. I do appreciate it. Well, listen, Danny, by him going and peeing like, that's a good thing. they say that if you hold your bladder, it's a bad thing. Your bladder can actually erupt and bust and rip and get infected. That's part of the thing that's wrong with me now is I've got diverticulitis and colitis, and that's all intestinal and bladder and kidney. So it's nothing fun. So yeah, you want to keep them drained. You don't want to stretch your bladder, because I found out from all my health problems, if you hold your pee in, I used to be an over-the-road truck driver, so I used to go hours holding my pee until I got to the next truck stop or rest area, right? But I found out that wasn't a good thing, because your bladder is only supposed to be about the size of a little bit smaller than a grapefruit, right? And that's full of fluids, right? Mine is about 5 times the size of that. And once your bladder gets big, once it goes to a certain size, it doesn't never get smaller.
It's size of watermelon.
Yep. No lie. So peeing's a good thing, guys. Yep. Hey, the one. How's it going, buddy? Andrew. Good to see you.
Yeah,
thank you, Machi.
Unfortunately, the health problems get some of us,
Yeah.
Sucks, but
the one said, now bladder talk. Well, it's some of y'all might need to hear that you don't need to hold in your bladder, I feel like you got to go pee.
I have an overactive bladder. Or maybe it's really small. Not really. I haven't had. Well, they did run a couple blood tests to make sure I didn't have like prostate problems or whatever.
Well, it could be worse, Danny. You ever seen that movie, The Lady Killers, with Tom Hanks and them other guys, where they rob that casino and they rent that lady's basement and they act like they're musicians and stuff. That one in there, he's married to that mountain lady chick, that one, the one that blows off his fingers with the dynamite when he's in there explaining to him, now you don't want to do this, and he picks up a hammer and goes boom. Right? Well, that guy there, he's got IBS syndrome, irritable bowel syndrome, and he could be just walking, doing whatever, and all of a sudden he's like, I gotta go. Don't matter if he's in the middle of a heist or what, he's gotta go. Oh man.
Yeah, that would not be a fun, but that's how my bladder is like that. It's like all of a sudden it's like, oh, gotta pee.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's like, if I don't pee now, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Everybody just sit and think and reflect a moment on that beautiful information we just shared.
Taro said that was a brilliant film. I loved it.
That was a good film, actually.
Yeah.
That's why I see the cuts in Danny's videos. All right, so back to game talk. Who's got some questions?
Well, Danny, what are you
guys?
working on in your personal hangar right now, buddy? What are you upgrading? What are you working on?
Just getting my flamethrowers. I'm kind of working on some flamethrowers and getting my Tyrans up there. I think more Tyrans and more flamethrowers. That's what I need right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, working on getting my flamethrowers leveled up a little more. Once I get all 4 of them to like level 12-ish, which they're almost there. All right, I'm gonna be running that Typhoon with 4 level 12 flames here pretty soon. Because Typhoon,
that's gonna be nasty.
Typhoon, it just eats shells. And I might actually, on that one, I might actually start running those drones with the damage chips on that. 4 flamethrowers with a lockdown module and some of those damage chips on a drone. That is going to burn up shells before they even know what happens. So I am actually glad I did get a couple of those drones with pretty much nothing but damage chips, because I'm going to make that Typhoon with the flamethrowers just brutal. That's going to be brutal.
Yeah, that's already a deadly combo with them 4 flamethrowers on there, because you're going to eat up Titans and shells with that.
Yep. I don't really want to get too close to a Titan with him though, but I will take on a shell. I mean, if you get that set up right, that thing's going to burn up the shell before the shell takes out your shield.
Yeah.
but they are hard to aim, so you almost do need the lockdown modules. At least for me.
Yeah, that helps. Because that thing already, does a great job with its special ability, and you got some suppression and some lockdown added to that. Oh my God. Lockdown with them flamethrowers, they just cook you. And what can you do? Just sit there and take it.
Bobby Johnson, I haven't actually tested that out, but if you have a lockdown module, the second you use that lockdown module, you're guaranteed to lock them down instantly the second your weapon touches them. So I wouldn't bother with the microchips too much. I would more bother with the module itself for lockdown on that. Now, as long as they don't have anti-control, they will stop dead on their tracks, and you'll just burn them up into little pieces.
Yeah, and you got the lockdown, chips too for the drones that increase your chance of lockdown, and that really helps.
But I've never tested tested the chips on the flamethrowers.
I'm sure they would work pretty good. Adores cooked me with them a couple times, locking me down and suppressing me with his bots with that.
Some weapons, if you put just a couple chips on there, they'll lock you down almost right away. Other weapons, it seems to take forever, no matter how many lockdown chips you run. Each weapon's a little different. Terra Road, the sonic weapons are sweet. I have a feeling as hard as these things hit, even after they get nerfed, I expect them to still be really hard hitting weapons.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry too much about those getting nerfed. I think it's still going to be a little while. I mean, the only thing I don't know. I have a feeling since those new flaming rockets are coming out on the new weapon we have on the test server, I have a feeling something is going to get nerfed when those come out. I think I know what it's going to be, but I'm not going to say it because I might be wrong, but I don't expect it to be these sonic weapons yet. I think those have a good 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah, they have a little bit of time left before they get nerfed. I agree. Yep. Franco says, should I upgrade my... Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Unless they become a really big problem, that's about the only time they're going to nerf something early, I think.
They're not going to nerf them right now until they get enough money out of, they've got their quota, and then enough people's griping about them being OP, and then they'll go in and nerf them a little bit. But Franco says, should I upgrade my shell or Fenrir? My shell is MK1 level 9, and my Fenrir is MK2 level 5. My opinion would be your Fenrir is already kind of up there. Just, go ahead and upgrade your shell,
I don't know, though. I mean, personally, I would rather have a Fenrir than a shell. A maxed out Fenrir is a beast. I mean, on something that's that tanky, once you got all that damage resistance going, every little bit makes a big difference. So, I don't know, buddy. That's kind of a personal preference type of thing. But me personally, I think I would max out the Fenrir before... Most of my bots, I'm not interested in maxing out, except for the really high damage resistance bots with the hit points, like the T-Falcon, max that thing out. The Fenrir, max that thing out, Most robots, I'm happy with them at level 10 to 12. But I would probably personally max out the Fenrir before I started on the shell. But that's just me. Other people may say differently. I mean... Whichever robot you like the best. I mean, which one fits your playing style the best? That's the one you want to focus on, I think.
Me personally, out of a T-Falcon and the Fenrir, I like the Fenrir better because it's got more firepower.
Yeah, I do too. Especially if you get the Bernadette Wolf pilot on it. The T-Falcon's awesome. It's got a lot of hit points. It's really hard to take down, but it is lacking the firepower.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seen a lot of Al Junes out there, too.
Yeah, the Al Junes are pretty good at tearing down shells. Flamethrower Al June is a beast. Yeah, shell does have more speed. That's true. Sort of. I mean, if you're not in the ability, Fenrir actually moves pretty quick. But once you have all 3 weapons active, then he's very slow.
Yeah.
Now, Shell, if you don't have the pilot skills and whatnot for extra speed, then the Shell is very slow. But if you can get a Shell pilot plus the pilot skill for the Roadhog, then he moves at a decent rate of speed, especially when he uses his ability. He runs faster.
Joseph Lopez said Pixonic should unnerf the Al June because players can counter the Al June with quantum radar.
I don't know why they nerfed him so much, honestly. I really miss the extra flight time. They should at least give him some more flight time back. You know?
Yeah, I agree. The only thing with the Vipers, though, Red Zone WR is on the Al June. I love the Vipers, right? They shoot forever, but when you got to reload them, when you empty it out and you land, and a Scorpion comes in behind you and you got a 23-second reload, you turn around at him, one thing you can do is shake your head because he's going to kill you before you even get halfway reloaded.
I hardly ever see a Nemesis. What league are you in, Bobby Johnson? In Champion, I don't see Nemesis too often.
Me neither.
They are kind of cool
Hades,
robots.
I see a lot of Hades.
Yeah, I do see Hades a lot. I see sometimes I see Ares, but Nemesis, that's like few and far between. Even though they just buffed him, they just buffed the Nemesis, but he's still not. I was expecting him to be a little better than he is after the buff, but still don't like him. Yeah, there are a lot of Hawks.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby is Easy Ellis. Okay.
Hey, Easy, what's up, buddy? Okay, we got you. Unless your name is the same as the game name over there, buddy. We don't know, but good to see you here, Easy Alice. It's a BOD player, guys.
Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Definitely good to see you.
Good stuff.
We'll try and remember that's you, but my memory, I suck at names, so. Oh boy. Hello from Canada. Look at that. That's a long message.
Yeah.
What's up, Zooty
Good
Head?
to see you, buddy.
Oh, Bobby. Wait, Ellis says he's got... Easy Ellis has several alts. Okay.
Okay.
What league are you two in? I'm in Champion.
And I'm in Masters right now. Almost champ. I'm like 4,600 league moving up.
Don, do you play CSR Racing as well? When you say I play the same games as you do, I'm guessing you must play CSR as well. Super fun games.
That's a really cool game, that CSR 2 Racing. That's a cool looking game, Danny. I haven't played it, but I'll play it, and it looks really good.
Red Zone BOD is War Machine's clan.
It's a Platinum Brotherhood of Destruction. BOD stands for Brotherhood of Destruction. Are Hawks too squishy now? Bobby said. No, I think they still do good out there. To me, I'm about ready to take my Hawk out of there because it's like driving a 2x4 in the air. And then once everybody sees a Hawk go up anyway, they go behind cover. So,
all right, Zooty Head. As far as modules go, I would either run a Last Stand and 2 fortifiers, or 2 fortifiers and a Last Stand. I mean, 3 fortifiers.
Yeah. 3 fortifiers.
Because that guy really, Typhon really depends on that shield to stay alive. So I want that shield to be as strong as possible and to recharge as quick as possible. As far as the best setup, pulsars. Okay, pulsars are sweet. And the flamethrower setup is great. And the other one that I absolutely love is Tyrans. Alright, Tyrans, flamethrowers, and pulsars. I love all 3 of those. But in my opinion, I haven't tested out the Wasp yet. I know a lot of people love the Wasp as well. but he's very squishy without his shield. So I like to, for the most part, I like to stay in the back where a scorpion can't get to me if possible. That's the only problem with the flamethrower build, is you're more likely to see scorpions because you have to get up within 350 meters to use your weapons. But if you want to kill shells, go with the flamethrower. If you want to hang in the back, I would definitely go with like a 500 meter or a 600 meter weapon that deals a nice amount of damage.
Pulsar shredders, you know, something like that, at 500, 400 meters. Katie Lai said use the Hawk as a sniper. It's best for that now.
A Nucleon and a Thunder. I don't know if I would really like a June with a Nucleon and a Thunder, honestly. I would probably rather run 2 Thunders, because that's going to get really weird with the reload time and the cooldown time and stuff with that setup. That's the only reason I would say no, don't do it, because it's just going to get weird with that cooldown on that Nucleon. Yeah. I would rather run 2 Thunders or 2 Death Marks or 2 Devastators. Or, I mean, even Vipers. I mean, Vipers do very well. The Flamethrowers do really well. Avengers do really well. I mean, the 10-second reload times do suck a little bit, but... You know, I bet... Man, Thunders would be great for taking out shells, I bet. I mean, that would bust a shell shield quick.
Right,
kinetic
especially
weapons,
if you're...
Kinetic weapons do another 200% damage over energy weapons when you're attacking a physical shield.
And if you're going to run Thunders, guys, a little hint, run shot grouping on your pilot skill for those weapons. It helps.
Hey, Wizard, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, shot grouping does. If you're not comfortable getting up dead close to somebody, the shot grouping thing is really good, because at a little bit further of a distance, your shotgun shells won't spread out as far, so you can do more damage to somebody at a distance. Now, if you're like at 100 meters or 50 meters, it's not going to help that much, but it's not always easy to get the point blank sometimes, so the shot grouping thing is nice. Yeah, I'll June with 2 Nucleons is pretty decent. I like that setup as well. We got Jedi in the house. But this is pretty much it, guys. The stream's coming to an end. Does anybody have any last minute questions before we cut this thing off? Any last minute questions? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yep. Franco said a fat Arthur pushed me in the center and I died.
Please don't talk about Arthur this way. You are going to hurt his feelings. He's going to cry, Franco. You're going to make Arthur cry.
Thank you, Catrinio.
You hope you don't get a Grom? You don't like the Groms? Groms are pretty sweet. I hate Lokis too sometimes. Lokis are actually pretty cool. Now, if you got anti-stealth, Lokis ain't nothing, but yeah, they are a pain in the butt.
Guys, before we end this stream, can y'all remember, if you ain't done so, please smash that like button. It really means a lot to us.
Don, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. But yeah, please hit that like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. I'll be back tomorrow with a gameplay stream, same time tomorrow. I'll be doing 2 hours of time drops, I believe. And then Sunday. All right.
Saturday.
Saturday. Yes, I say that wrong every freaking time. Then Saturday, I'll be back with another gameplay. So every Wednesday, we do one of these. Thursday and Saturdays, we got a gameplay stream. So
yeah.
KD, that's not a question, but thank you. That's better than a question, though.
Yeah.
Joseph.
I don't know what he's asking. Oh, I have Gunsmith. 2.5 damage and buff. Well, pilot skill.
What module are you running, buddy? As long as you're not using phase shift, all right? As long as you're not using phase shift with the modulative intensifier, that's actually pretty decent, okay? Gunsmith's a nice pilot skill. Personally, I mean, it's not one of my preferred pilot skills just because 2.5% damage isn't that much, but if you got a bunch of other pilot skills and you're just like, I don't know what else to put on here, the gunsmith is always a good one. I mean, every little bit of damage does count. But overall, I would say, yeah, that's a pretty nice setup. Now,
yeah, I would say so.
If you're using a phase shift, though, you know, that modulative intensifier kicks on the second you use a module. So by the time the phase shift is over, it would almost be finished and you wouldn't get any type of benefit out of it for the most part. So as long as you're not using something like the phase shift, you know, if you're using a healing module or a death mark or this or that, then yeah, that's a pretty awesome setup.
Yep.
I think he said he had the death mark, didn't he?
Yeah, death mark.
Yeah, he did.
And then, yeah,
See,
and then he says
that.
with the T3 freezing microchip with my drone as well.
Yeah, that's a sweet setup, buddy. I don't find the freeze chips work that well with the nucleons. It seems to take forever, but I mean, if that freeze chip's kicking in for you, then yeah, that's good stuff, because that's going to give you 20% more damage once he's frozen. Something like that. I think you got a good thing going there. The only problem is, like, that's not great for fighting anything with a physical shield, but for everything else in the game, that's going to do very well. Hey, Yusuf just got an Ox Minos. That's pretty sweet, buddy. That's a great Titan.
Yeah, congrats.
That's a great Titan.
That's a good bot worth putting resources in. I mean, I think it needs a little bit of a buff, you know, but if that's a good bot, if you don't already have a Titan that you've been putting resources in the last 7-8 months, you know.
No problem, Yusuf. Thank you, Crack the Sky. Alright guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end this one. So our 2 hours is up here. Thank you all so much for coming out. Moderators, you guys are great. Thanks for coming out and making sure the streams run smoothly and that nobody starts throwing crap sandwiches into the crowd. You guys do a great job. Everybody who watches these videos, thank you so much. Anybody who donated, I appreciate that so much. That was really nice of you. I think, let's see. I know KD gave a donation. Who else today? Let me figure it out. KD and Terra Road, thank you guys so much. Both of you donated, and I really appreciate the support.
I think there was one more. Didn't we have 3 donates today? I can't remember.
It's only showing the 2.
Showing the 2, okay.
2 people, unless... Nah, I see 2 donations. But if anybody else, if we missed you, I apologize.
Yep.
Everybody that just comes and watches the videos and that hangs out with us, you know, we appreciate your support as well. You know, a YouTube channel is nothing without its viewers and stuff. So thank you all so much for making all this happen. You guys are amazing. But we will catch you next time. Be back tomorrow with some gameplay streams, and just remember, like War Machine always says, peace and chicken grease.
Yep. Peace and chicken grease.
All right. See you guys later. Bye.
See ya.